Hey guys, this is Cody Balch with Better Equipped, and I'm so grateful you're tuning in. Listen, if you don't mind taking a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, smash that bell notification so you are notified every time that I post something new so you can be better equipped with the grace and truth of Jesus. Today, I'm going to ask the very important question to some strangers. Where did everything come from? Here we go. All right, I am here with
AJ.
AJ, thanks for taking the time to chat with me. And today's question is, where in the world do you think everything came from? Like everything, like trees, you and me, the moon, the stars, like where did it all come from?
So I haven't put much thought into it, but like I really have no clue, to be honest.
Okay. Does it intrigue you? Like, is it something that you ever think like this existence? I mean, because it's complex, right? There's relationships, emotion, there's like
So many things.
crazy like how everything must be like dialed in to like breathe and things like that.
Yes.
Do you ever think about it, or is it just something that you kind of just keep kind of out of mind?
I mean, it's out of my power, to be honest, because I have no clue like where it even started. So like, I just wouldn't bother to like get into it. So I have no clue about it.
Gotcha. Would you say that you lean a certain way? Do you lean towards like evolution? Do you lean towards like someone created it, like God? Or do you have a leaning one way? Not that you say you know for sure, but like, do you lean one way or the other?
I feel like it was created, but like, either it was created or it was just like all here one day. To be honest, I have no clue.
Okay, so let's work with that. So if there was someone who created it,
Yeah.
do you think the creator would have any interest in you knowing who he is, being known, or is it kind of like a hidden, secretive thing?
I feel like it could be like a hidden secret, I guess.
You think so?
Yeah, because then, I mean, I wouldn't say like to brag about it, but like some people take like things to just brag about it and stuff like that. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, I see. So you think he's just a humble God who doesn't want to be?
Humble God in the shadows.
Yeah, his creation is pretty. He's showing off in creation. That's pretty amazing stuff.
True.
Including humans. Humanity's an amazing thing. Even the good and the bad, the ugly. It's just how our bodies are made. And so if it all just came from nothing, like just boom, it just appeared one day.
Yeah.
It still doesn't seem to fix the question of what caused that. You know, evolution, for instance. It's kind of like, all right, if it all came from stardust, where'd the stardust come from? You know, it seems like either way is pretty complex in the sense of it all came from someone,
Yeah, true.
or it came from nothing, which is even more mysterious. What do you
I
think's
thought
more
it did.
mysterious?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you think it coming from nothing's more mysterious?
Way more mysterious.
I think so too. I believe, and it doesn't mean that everyone believes, but
Yeah.
I believe there's a creator that literally designed it, like we design buildings and stuff.
It's like a program.
Yeah, like designed it. I believe this is just my belief. I believe that he in creation he's revealed himself in the way, not that he is creation, but that the creator wants to be known.
Gotcha.
And I believe he actually became a man named Jesus. That God became a man named Jesus, and the Bible says that Jesus created everything because he's God. And I believe he loves us. Like I believe he didn't just create us and be like, yeah. I believe he actually like loves us so much, and he doesn't just want us to be known. He wants us to know him and to be loved by him. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. Everybody believes in their own things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you chatting, man. AJ, thank you for your time, man.
You're
And
welcome.
I'll give you my card, and if you ever have any questions, if you ever like, if this starts spinning your wheels and you really start thinking about it, I'd encourage you to think about it, because you have purpose. Like God's created you very much on purpose, like for reasons, very specifically to AJ. So if there's ever any way I can encourage you, man, let me know. Okay.
I got you.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Absolutely. I'm here with
Trip Pierce
Trip and
and Rowan Kriebel.
Rowan. Hey, thanks for taking time to chat with me. Today's question is, where do you think everything came from?
I personally think that everything came from a higher being, whether that be aliens or some sort of divine being, preferably extraterrestrial, though.
Okay, why preferably extraterrestrial?
I just think it would be way cooler.
Okay.
If that was the reason why we're here.
Do you have any? Do they have any evidence of extraterrestrials doing stuff like that? They have any sort of evidence on that?
No evidence yet, but I mean, there is this the AI theory that we're all just kind of stuck in like an AI server. I truly believe in that, and I think that is something that we were created to be almost like a video game, like
Gotcha.
Sims characters.
What makes you get a little leery about the idea of like God creating it? What that way? Because it seemed like you're thinking there's some sort of creator, some sort of higher power. What gives you pause on the God side?
Well, as far as I know, they could be God. In the way that it's defined as in like Christian terms. My creator, who if he coded me up, he is my God, and that's all I have to say.
He did a good job if he coded you up, man. If there was a creator, would you want to know him?
No.
You don't want to know him. You like to leave it kind of.
Yeah.
You like he knows you, but you don't know him.
Exactly. I'm a simple man. I live a simple life. I don't need to meet the creator. I feel like that would just jack things up for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I wouldn't want to meet God. You don't think that'd be cool?
No. I've met you.
Pretty much God. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bold statement. All right. So, Rowan, what are you thinking on this topic, dude?
I'll kind of just add on to what Triff said. I kind of like the AI idea. You know, I deal with kind of like bots all the time, like this guy to my left. But and also, sometimes I do think like you see like weird like glitches and stuff when you're I don't know. Like there's all this weird stuff going on with like ghosts and like I don't know. I saw something really weird in the car where. It's a long story. I'm actually not going to get into it. But also with the extraterrestrial stuff, you know, I kind of like that idea that aliens kind of created us, I guess, and that there's a higher being. Mm-hmm. And I think it'd be, well, he said he doesn't want to meet them, but I think that in a very long time we will meet them and that there will be some serious conflict.
Okay. So you think these aliens maybe created with some animosity and are kind of against us? They created us, but they're against us?
No, I think they were probably some good entertainment for them.
Yeah, I think they want us to, so they can learn maybe, see how you just kind of send some living things, see what happens to them.
Yeah.
If we fight, if we love each other and whatnot. So I think they're probably using us as some sort of almost like analytical device.
We're just a big science project.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so we're kind of in a hamster cage just getting the test and just kind of for entertainment, kind of pets.
Exactly.
Alien pets?
Yeah, alien pets.
Okay. So what do you think it is about, just to circle back, what do you think it is about God do you think it's because with a God versus aliens, okay? Because at a glance you may say, what's the difference, right? But it seems like, is that make people more tense because they feel like a God may have opinions on how they should live and people don't like that idea? Like, why do you think people don't give that more thought, to believe in some like AI alien type of construct? Because that seems more like far-fetched.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think's at the root of that? Do you think they're afraid that a creator God may really have opinions on how he wants his creation to live that might seem kind of in your way?
Well, I think that the whole AI concept is pretty far-fetched to basically anyone over the age of 25. So that's like a pretty younger generational idea. And I mean, that's why it would be far-fetched. Christianity and religion has been the only thing that has been important up until maybe the past 10 years. And now we're kind of seeing that shift from religious beliefs in our creator to more scientific and theoretical based approaches. Yeah.
So you feel like, thousands of years of human history, maybe there's a new idea that needs considered?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think on that, Rowan? Why do you think people are maybe getting skeptical about considering that God as opposed to AI aliens?
It's a tough question to.
Do you think people are afraid of a God having opinions on how they should live?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of morally or just
Probably morally.
Does that seem more controlling to people?
Yeah, people are probably afraid if they like believe something else that the God that they believe in will punish them.
Okay.
I guess that's one way of
Gotcha.
thinking of it.
I think it just destroys the idea of free will.
It destroys the idea of free will. Do you feel like you guys have free will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Do you mind me sharing my thoughts on it, on this
no.
topic?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for sharing yours. Do you mind? And I'm gonna slightly turn the camera. Let's see if I can do this without messing everything up. Thanks. And I'm gonna look like I'm getting awkwardly close to your name again.
Trip.
Trips. Yeah, I love it. I have
Thank you.
a musician I listen to named Tripoli. So I'm gonna this is my look awkward. Sorry. All right. So I believe that there's a God. I believe he not only created this, like dialed it in with purpose and detail, like everything, like the way we breathe, the oxygen level, how far we are from the sun, like the way our eyes work. Like, dude, like it's crazy. The tech, you want to call it technology, like it's something crazy. Like we can't duplicate it. Mm-hmm. I believe it's very specific. But here's where I think that he loves us. Like, I don't think he's against us. I think he gives us free will, and that's why there's a lot of messes on earth. Mm-hmm. And he lets us because he's not trying to force us to do anything. And he actually loved us so much that he became a man. Like, that God took form of man and died on a cross to forgive us of our sins, basically to pay. So that's like, you're saying that's far out. Like some people are out there saying, man, AI, that's far out. And like some people are like, wow, that's pretty far out. Like that's crazy.
It is far out.
Yeah. But when you really think about it, like where'd everything come from? Like no matter what it is a not everyday kind of explanation. Like think about it. Like it's got to be something pretty far out. So all the options are pretty far out.
Agreed.
But I think that there's definitely intentionality. I think your lives, you guys, have been created with purpose from God, and that He loves you. He's not against you. He doesn't desire to punish you at all. So.
Interesting stuff, man.
Yeah. So thank you for letting me share your thoughts. I'll give you my card. If you guys ever have any questions, reach out to me, man.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, guys. Trip, appreciate it. Hey, Rowan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. As you just witnessed yourself, people are going to great lengths to try to erase God, the God of the Bible, from the picture, even willing to contemplate or entertain the idea that we're created by AI, stuck in a server that was then created by aliens, and there's no evidence for any of this. But ultimately, at the root of this, we want to erase God so that we are not held accountable and told how we should live our lives. Creation is screaming out that there is a creator. But do we have eyes to see who it is? Do we have a heart to desire to know him? And then do we have a humility and a surrender to allow the God who created everything to tell us how he wants us to live? There's a lot of people who are stuck right there, and it's not a logical argument that they're looking for or think is lacking. It is a heart posture. And so even if AJ or Trip or Rowan are listening, God created you. He loves you, as I mentioned to them. And we're created with a purpose, but we are not given the authority to make up whatever we want to justify how we want to live. So if you're listening and maybe you already believe that, I also want to encourage you to really not turn a blind eye to the new thoughts that, whether they're even logical or rational, the new thoughts from even the younger generations that are trying to come up with new ways. Kind of the new atheism is not that there's lacking scientific reasons to believe in God, but actually, in fact, that is becoming less and less, and it's more of just an emotional heart posture toward wanting to do whatever we want to do. And so I hope this it really engages your mind in a way that you think deeper. Think about, why do you believe what you believe? Where did everything come from? Why do you believe that? And I hope that even far after this video, that you're chewing on that and that you feel more equipped to engage in dialogue with people on topics like this. Hey, I hope you'll join us for the next episode and go live out the grace and truth of Jesus to those around you.